just need one more person to hate me talk that talk. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a hot drinker, ass kicker. I'm a hot drinker, nasty words. I got two fingers, my ass kisses. I'm an asshole dirtbag, no good bastard.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I'm glad I'm not on this flight. Hello everybody, hope you all had a good week so far. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not on that one. We're going to be going from Telluride over to Aspen via the valleys. And why is what? You didn't see that plane just sitting there, not moving, elevating, floating? Yeah, UFOs are out. Yeah, visualized, long nuts, Mr. TPHI, Reaper, Sean Dale, myself. We got a crew here. Got the, I'm going to give a try to the 185, the Cessna 185. Reaper's suffering from a severe case of male pattern baldness, or he got too close to the prop. One of the two there. They put big wheels on this thing, but it still takes like, it doesn't make it a bush plane. It doesn't want to take off like a bush plane. It takes a whole lot of runway. So let's double check our stuff. Got our flight plans loaded. Let me just zoom in here. My little tablet. There we go. Check controls. No gust locks on. Okay, here's the only thing I've gotten problem with this plane so far is they kind of made a big mistake. This is a freewheeling caster. In other words, it doesn't move with the rudder. It's got the cables connected to move with the rudder. I changed my rear springs to a shock to Philistines. You can do that at her birthday tomorrow. What could possibly go wrong? But yeah, this is a freewheeling caster. It would not have the control cables on it. So yeah, other than that, it's not too bad to fly. There's Long Nuts. Why is his name so big? Yeah, fitting, I guess. So whoever's up there in the front, punch it, Martha. Let's get in the air. Brakes off. This altitude, man. This thing is grunting, but we'll drop altitude really fast here in a second. Oh shit! I'm on live time, live weather. There's a hell of a crosswind. So I don't have to worry about putting my gear up. You're restarting? Yeah, you'll catch up. Not going well. The guy just hanging out there. You're a couple minutes late. No worries, no worries, no worries at all. We got to get this thing trimmed out. Oh, the Draco will catch up. This thing's slow. This thing is not even remotely fast. Unacceptable. Everybody pause. I thought it might be fun with doing some live weather up here because it's pretty windy, and these canyons might make it a bit hectic. It's already challenging. Come on, plane. You got this. You got this. The altitude's better once you get down the hole, but we're still at 8,000 feet with this plane, which really is out of its league. It flies good. It flies like a 185 you'd expect. It's not. It's got the lower horsepower. I think it's got the lower horsepower. I know it has a lower horsepower engine. I know it doesn't have the big 500 upgrade and shit, but it acts like it's low on power, especially at 8,000 feet. It's not turbo. It's not pretty much anything. But it flies okay. She's grumpy on landing. There's a way to lock the tail wheel somewhere. I haven't paid much attention to it for takeoffs and landing. It's a 185. Yeah, it's a 182 with tail dragger instead of TRICARE. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much that's exactly what it is. And they put big. You can get it with big Alaska bush wheels, floats, or standard wheels or skirts. It comes with quite a few options. Not a lot of liveries, but quite a few options. Skis, skirts, regular wheels, bush wheels, and floats. So for a free airplane, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, 140, 130, 140 is not too shabby either. No, it's my son's birthday today. I don't know where the hell he is. He hasn't gotten a hold of me in like 5 days. I'm trying to get a hold of him. Being a shithead. Probably been busy straight out on the train runs, but it's his birthday today. My prop pulled back a little. Get the RPMs down. There we go. That's better. That's much better. We had a beautiful day today, and it's supposed to snow in like the next on the backside of this front. It's like it's gorgeous today. We're gonna have high winds, and it's gonna be ice freaking cold and snow again. There's my waypoint. Say hi to it real quick. Hello, waypoint. Going back down by the river again. Yeah, this thing needs a. It's going to really be a bush plane. I mean, they put the big bush tires on it, but to be a bush plane, it needs a lot more horsepower. See, upgraded engine. Did I really forget to put... Oh no, I've only put 40% fuel in. Because we're stopping a couple times. I didn't want to be heavy trying to take off out of Telluride. That's why I looked down. I was like, oh shit, I'm down to 33% fuel already. But that's right. I started at 40 because I didn't want to have to risk getting off that runway. The only good thing is with these hot days, cold days, the maple syrup's running really well. Okay, everybody come pause. Now you're taking off. Oh shit. It's going to be a tight little turn for this thing. We're going to... She'll land pretty short because of the huge amounts of flaps it has. but taking off, not so much. I don't know. I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing next week. I haven't figured it out. So if anybody's got any ideas of what they want to do next week, next Thursday. I spent half the day trying to figure out what the hell I wanted to do next Thursday for a flight plan, and I still haven't come up with any ideas. You want to pick a river and go down it? You want a high speed, low level? We're already doing that sort of, but you want bush line? I don't know. I can't figure it out. Kind of stumped. Like writer's block. I got flight simmer's block. Gliding. Haven't glided in a while. Haven't done it yet in 2024. Mill jets through canyons. I'll have to see what I got for a halfway decent mill jet. Because I don't have the upgraded Demo Sync ones, and I'm not going to, I don't believe. Got the Hawk, but that's... I'll see. We can do that. What canyon, though? Which canyon? That's the next question. Unfortunately, the Grand Canyon, unless you've got really kick-ass internet, doesn't load fast enough for fucking jets. Brett Plays found that out. He'd fly along, have to stop, wait for it to load, fly along, stop, wait for it to load. He'd just climb straight up and then wait for it to load and then come back down and fly again. Well, I flew it pretty good with the F-18 the other day, but I have really kick-ass internet, and I just flew through it once, and then it didn't pre-cache all of it, but it cached quite a bit of it. There's Reaper. So it wasn't horrible, but there's so much data they put into that one area that the Grand Canyon Jets just isn't going to work until they optimize the shit out of it or allow us to pre-cache. If you're on an Xbox, they say it, but you're on an Xbox. That's going to really limit how fast. It's going to really limit how much cache and how fast stuff can load into the system. That's why you were real stuttery. Yeah, well, there's so much data in the Grand Canyon. There's huge amounts of data there because they hand did a lot of it. There's probably more just in elevation data. There's way more. There's more data in the Grand Canyon than in New York City. Absolutely. Hey, there's homes here. Look at that. Ever understand that? Like my house, you see these homes right down in this beautiful river. Yeah, oh yeah, South America does. You know, that's right. We could do a canyon run down there. There's some beautiful, long runs. You're running the valleys down South America. Yeah, we could do that. We haven't been there in a while. Yeah, it's been a week or two. Yeah, we could pull up a couple of those canyon runs, see what's down there. Haven't done that in 2024. I'm game for that. But like I was just saying, you see those houses? One of them had a pool. It's like you're right on this beautiful river and you have a pool. Like, seriously? Why would I have a pool? I have a fucking swimming hole. Unless I put in a heated pool, then I can probably use it a week longer than I can use the river. But Sky Wagon. Or your Tundra. Tundra, do you have the skis? Have we got on there long enough? Some guy was landing with the skis and wondered why he was running out of runway. I was like, watching this thing, I was like, dude, you're on skis. You have no brakes. There's no such thing as brakes when you're on skis. Yeah, we can do that. We can absolutely do that. I'll have to find the... Oh, you got... Yeah, that's what I got. The Tundra tires. Yeah, I'm on the same thing. The Bush tires. Bush wheels. Why did I think that was the fucking skis? Because Tundra sounds more like skis than Tundra tires, yeah. Let's see if I can find one of the flight plans. If not, I'll just do a similar one. We did some wild runs down there. So, we got to do a birthday.
So it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Okay?
For Miss Julie, because Sean's taking her out for her birthday. I do believe that's what he said. And for my son. So we got a couple of those out of there. Morning, Xenon. I do know that Gunner's new plane's going to have the big Alaskan bush wheels on it, and I'm trying to get him to get the company to pay him to put the Alaskan bush wheels on. Get a sponsorship deal from Alaskan bush wheels to put them on his plane. My daughter was born in March. You were born in March. Your wife's born in March. My son's born in March. I'm born in July. Fuck y'all. Gunner and I are born in July. Wasn't Mrs. TPHI was in March? Holy shit, there's a lot of you guys in March. You're October. Must have been all those hot summer nights, huh? That way it works out, 8 months prior to that, hot summer nights. I hear somebody. Oh, there's Mr. Sean Dale. Oh, we gotta climb out of this canyon. It goes one way and we gotta go the next. Not like that P-38, which you could just climb up. Your wife and daughter are also March. Do that shit. A whole lot of people are March. What altitude are we at? We're at only 7,500. This thing does not want to climb anymore. It's like, nope, I'm done. Had enough. Give it a little more oomph. A lot of March. Visualize October. Halloween? October? Or just October? November. 15th. Not quite Halloween. And October 16th. There we go. Yeah, you'll have to excuse Mrs. TPHI. She's a little slow on the tight tonight because she's a little heavy on the coffee. Forgot that. Come on, nose up, nose up, nose up. That's right. I think they did a pretty good job of the plane. Did I have my cowl flaps open? Looks like it. Are they open? Does it even have cowl flaps? Should have them. I don't see my levers. That's a tail wheel lock. Cowl flaps right there. There we go. That's better. That'll help. That'll give me an extra mile or two an hour. We're going from one ski resort to another. We're going from Telluride to Aspen. Done skiing at one place, going skiing at the other. Southwest Airlines up there. There's Jared catching up. Sean. Long nuts ahead of us. No, if my son doesn't get back to me soon, I'm not going on the train trip out there. I'm going to take off. Wait till September or October and go to Florida for 4 or 5 days. Use my points for that instead. Grab a friend and go to Florida for 4 or 5 days. I'm waiting for the new Excella trains to come out, the new high-speed trains. As soon as they are out, they're gonna go over to Plymouth, Mass, and one of my racer friends. We're gonna jump on the Excella and go to DC for the day. We take the first Excella out at like 5 in the morning. We get there at 10 o'clock. And there's just a couple hours to hang out, like the Air and Space Museum. Maybe get on the subway and go out to the one out at the Dulles. It's all part of the aerospace, but it's the annex. Go out there and then hang around, screw around for the day, and then come back on the train that night. And I'll come back the next morning out of New York City at like 5 in the morning, back home. It'll be a fun, crazy 3 or 4 days. I got enough upgraded coupons to make that trip first class. It's totally free because I have so many points. I got enough points and everything to do that whole trip completely free. First class on the Excella. Maybe first class on the Excella if that one's not sold out or not. It's one of those 24-hour upgrade coupons. You put it in. If there's an empty seat in first class, 24 hours, you get the upgrade. But my buddy who races, he owns Stellar Jewelry. He's originally from the DC area, so nice having somebody who knows the area with you. We're going to be stopping at these 2 airports we cross just to watch how badly I'm going to land this thing. We'll try the first one without locking the tail wheel, and the second one we'll try to lock it and see what happens. The Reaper, long nuts. View the Reaper. I gotta finish putting a bunch of you guys on the quick push. The problem is the quick push doesn't put up any shit to go with it. It's just the name. No, this is sound. Doesn't do any text.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
I like the other one better. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
just a little bit off
Today you can all fuck off today. I'm sure you like that one better. I'm not a witch. As I said, I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. I wake up every morning and say a prayer that the new Spaceballs is going to be as good as the first. All right. Everything in landing configurations start slowing down. Almost slowed down too much. This is a long ass runway. Yeah, we're landing right here. KMTJ. Oh wait, there are multiple runways here. We could land in multiple directions. Anybody know which way the wind's blowing? It's not going to be pretty. Anybody see a windsock? You're on final. Which one are you final on? Which runway? I don't know. I think every fucking landing of mine is going to be my final landing. I don't see you. You disappeared. Wherever you're at. Oh. Keep firing, assholes. Oh shit. I'm reading chat. No faster way to die than that. Cisco Pond 67. Hey, you can actually get away with typing assholes in our chat if you want to write it all the way out. Wouldn't be. You wouldn't get boinked for it. Alright, we got one red. Oh, we're all white now. I didn't know you were going the wrong way. Man, somebody's got some. Just simply plain yogurt. Little crosswind. So that'd be fun. Beep. There's Spuzzer. Oh! We're gonna get in the ground loop, aren't we? Yep, we are. Yay! Get it going straight. Straighten her out. Flaps up. Flaps up so we can hit the brakes. Well, we made it. Hi, grumpy people now. Oh, Sean bouncing. Hang on, Sean. No pressure visualize. He's just gonna set that thing down like it's nothing. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look. Oh, fuck you. This is just gonna hang out over there. Yeah, we're going on a ski trip. Skiing sucked at Telluride, so we're going to Aspen. You taught him today. Alright, we're just going to turn around, take back off. He was doing donuts. I probably should have landed the other direction because there's a hell of a crosswind, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. We got plenty of runway. We're only 6,500 feet, or 5,700, so we're good. Shouldn't need any more runway than this. This is a long ass, this is a big runway. Sure did. I didn't know the wheels were supposed to point downwards. Who knew? Here? The air diner and order the soup? I used to fly when I was a kid. We'd fly over to Lake Clear to get lunch, or we'd fly all the way to Boston to get chili. I miss that. Those were the days. Those were the days. I probably ought to use that taxiway. That's what the plane wants to use. Plane wants that taxiway. And no fair, you guys got big old turboprops. He doesn't look Jewish. Oh, I can't wait for that movie. I hope it's as good. I'm going the wrong way. I hope to God it's as good as the original. It should be. He's still alive and he didn't go all woke crap. So hopefully. Use whatever you want. What conversation are you having? Are you in the wrong chat? Are you in somebody else's chat? Yeah. Take off and go to Boston because they had awesome chili in Boston. Then we'd go Lake Clear for that little diner there. Goes out a little tiny hop. Oh, that's right. Then the alien popped out. Singing that same song as the stupid frog in fucking, is it Tom and Jerry? Hello my baby, hello my darling. Oh, it's Bugs Bunny. Hello my ragtime gal. Yeah, they have fun with their four-wheelers out here. Look at that shit. About using the taxiway, so I use oh, okay. Yeah, my sometimers is acting up. Sometimes I understand, sometimes I don't. Yeah, it's in production, I guess. What the hell they call it? They got a crazy name like Spaceballs 2: The Quest for More Cash or some shit. It's he even put in quite a crazy name for it. It's funny. Is my Garmin on in cockpit? Is it? Sort of. Doesn't seem to be showing me my... I love Bugs Bunny. I'm a huge Bugs Bunny fan. Yeah, doesn't seem to be showing me the flight plan, but I may be in too close, I don't know. But Badlands Bandit Country, go running up the canyons. Ah! Thought that plane looked funny. Look, targets. You see the one with the actor from that played Tuvok on Star Trek talking the other day, where he's like all depressed and shit. Look at the wire, says, yeah. Did you see the Tuvok there where he's talking about how he's done Star Trek and all these big TV series and everything else, and what's he known for? We ain't found shit. Go in the desert with a pick. We ain't found shit. That's what he's known for. That's funny as hell. I gotta watch that again. Oh my god. The History of the World television series that they did is pretty good. They did a short TV series. It's supposed to be picked up for another season, but I haven't heard when. It's coming. That was pretty decent. History of the World Part 2. I'm glad he's still alive to just kind of thumb his nose at the whole woke bullshit and just put shit out. It's funny. Like, just fuck everybody. I'm going to go back to the old ways of being funny again. I don't care who I piss off because I'm old and rich. He was on Picard. He was on a lot. Sorry, Rick. Thank you for a great kangaroo flight. Bouncy landing. Lots of fun and great time. Using your points. Hey, holy shit. Look at that canyon. Holy Christ. Look at that. That's pretty fucking epic. I mean, I knew I was going to follow it, but holy shit, I didn't realize it was that big. That's what she said. Have a good night there, Mr. Sean. I hope all is well and you have a good time tomorrow. Oops, gotta slow down. And you have a good sleep, or at least good rest. I know how that goes. Put the candle back. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling all right. Yeah, I'm having the best fucking. Oh, piss boy! Piss boy! Whoa! Jesus. Had a tomcat. When I saw that canyon originally, I was like, holy shit. I thought it was a screw up, but that thing really is that steep down in there. That's awesome. Looks like Visualize parked on the side of the hill there. No, what caused my phone to go off this time? Oh, it's hard telling. Probably Sean. Cisco and Poncho. Nope, email. Not me. Oh, you saw a chupacabra trying to get a picture. That makes sense. What's the code to get in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Count the money. The money. Count the money. I'll take silly movie quotes for 100, Alex. You know, I gotta do a short clip of the sheriff. The sheriff said, Let's see how long before I get in big shit trouble for having that one on there. Not that I really give a shit, but that's a combination of my new luggage. Your babysitter leaves tomorrow. I thought he left already. I thought he was gone. Or do you have somebody else there helping you? Keep an eye on you. Oh, shit. Ah, he was supervised. Apparently they're not doing such a great job tonight. Ah, there you go. Ludicrous speed. Just as bad as you, almost. I was going to say, I seriously think there's too awful many people in the world worse than you. Oh shit, I didn't take on any fuel at that last landing. That's right. Not after the incident. I have to put my trim down. That's one of the reasons she's not acting well. He's being jammed. No, I got plenty. This one thing, this thing's got monster freaking wing tanks in it. 26% is a lot of fuel. We started at 40%, and we've only burned, 14%. We're fine. Yeah, they forgot to put in the dam back there, and it looks like they left this one out too. They just made it I just made the dam a waterfall. It looks like the waterfall is going the wrong way. It's flowing up. Good job! The waterfall is flowing up. Hey, when I was going through Colorado on the train, they're taking down a giant dam. It's like these people in California, we need green energy and we need clean energy. Let's take the dams down. What the fuck are you doing? It's the cleanest energy you can get around here, hydropower. And they're taking it down. Or Colorado, not California, Colorado. Like, what the hell? Curve switch from suck to blow. I was like the morons here want to restore certain parts of the river, and they took out a dam here. And I asked them about it. I was like, why the hell would you not put the hydropower back in and power our entire small town? We could have our own little electric department and free, super cheap electricity. And they're like, oh, we're going to restore the river for the fish. I said, what the hell are you talking about? Well, the salmon swim upstream to spawn. They're not in this river, they don't. There's a 120-foot waterfall on this river. Fucking salmon can't swim up that bitch. Salmon have never been up this river. Like, ever. Like, in the history of this river, they've never been up it because they can't make it up out of that first fucking waterfall. It's huge. They ruined a good swimming hole, too. Assholes. Good spot above it where you could jump off the cliffs into really deep water because of the dam. It was huge. So anybody that keeping up with this shit they found underneath the pyramids in Egypt, or supposedly found, I mean, it seems to me like some pretty big shit, but I'm kind of at a loss of whether it's how to take it yet until they find some proof other than the scans showing giant voids underneath the, like big structures underneath the fucking pyramids. Didn't Tesla have a tower in Colorado free? I have no idea. You live in a bubble is fun here. Apparently, they did like the LiDAR scans and shit like that can view voids and shit. Underground, I don't know if it's LiDAR or what they use. They use some sort of vibration or shit or some crazy shit. And it's used for oil prospecting shit so they can find the oil cavities underground and shit. And they found these huge round cavities underneath the pyramids that may go down like 2 kilometers long. Like some really crazy shit. I know nothing around me. That's a narrow little canyon down there. But yeah, it just popped up my feed today. A buddy of mine sent me the information on it because he keeps up on all that crazy shit. And he sent me it, and it's like, holy crap. Well, if it's anything else, they'll never investigate it. Yeah. Well, one of the things is people get so stuck in their ways. I follow Graham Hancock, Chip Dunn, and Earl Carson. They believe pyramids were power plants. Well, The shit they found underneath this one, if it's real, is crazy. If it turns out it's really there, we're talking shit that probably was not built by ancient people. From the size of the scope they were talking about. These. I wonder if you can skip the tires on this thing. Yeah, this is my famous last words. This never goes well. But they just released the findings of the things. Oh, fucking A. At least it's nice and flat. It's not climbing the canyon walls. I'm not anywhere near the water. There we are. Get one wheel in, I'll be happy. Come on, settle down. Hey, these wheels don't make splashes. Fuck that. Fuck you, Osobo. Fuck you, Microsoft. My wheels don't splash. I'm fucking really upset. I need a refill. In 2017, scientists using muon technology, a type of scan. Yeah, I know what muon is. Detected a large hidden void above the Grand Gallery, about 30 meters. Yeah, and they've gone in and seen that. I saw that. Did my bubble pop? Man, that sucks. These wheels don't actually contact the water. Man, they dropped the ball. That is a simple thing to add in there. Whispers and swallows. That's what she said. There's a black pyramid. The pyramids all over the world are what I find interesting. I guess it's kind of a simple mathematical thing to build. But the fact that so many cultures all built pyramids. But I guess you wouldn't expect them to build a rhombus. In my best David Letterman voice, a rhombus. How come this water looks like my DLSS is back on? Did they do an update that I missed? Underground? I haven't heard that one, but I'm just amazed that so many cultures did the same things, which I guess I shouldn't be. They're all humans. I'm here for the big bush. You want to see something terrible, Gunner? Watch this. Watch this. Watch.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
No splash. No splash. The white wheels don't contact the water. Allegedly, the U.S. Atomic Energy Department runs the pyramid in Alaska. Man, I miss Art Bell. Bring back Art Bell. Bring him back from the dead. I want my Art Bell show. George Newley is okay, but Art Bell was the best. Even if it was something you didn't believe in at all, he at least made you think about it. The way he talked about it, Art Bell was the best. Hey, Gunner. Can you please send Asobo the files so that their wheels will make waters? Will come in contact with the water and make the little spray and shit. Do I watch the Y files? No, I don't. I don't. I watch very little. Actually, unfortunately, mostly audiobooks, or I don't watch any YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Yes, this is the new famous flyer, and the wheels don't come in contact with the water. I'm very and it's supposed to have big bush wheels. They don't come in contact with the water. All conspiracy stuff. Porn. I don't even watch porn anymore. I get fucking miserable and old. Due to the Ice Age, most civilizations lived around the equator where the pyramids were built. True. There's multiple ice ages. No, it's automatic. It's automatically in your... you don't even have to go in and click it or anything. It's automatically in your hangar. But I'm really depressed that you can't skip the wheels. It just look at how great I'm doing at it. You can't tell. See, for once, I'm finally right on the water. Look at that. See? Files and see if they have it set. Randall Carlson show on YouTube is pretty awesome. Now I'm dizzy. My favorite thing somebody said the other day, they had a picture of an orangutan in the wild, giant male orangutan in the wild. He said, yeah, I'm going by and people are saying there's no such thing as Bigfoot. Then I see this guy in the jungle. A great big male orangutan. So, yeah, I guess so. We were going up to the airport. Are you sure the plane was spinning? It wasn't just you? That's what was spinning. She had the bed spins, but it was called the plane spins. Here's our next airport coming up ahead. We'll try to lock our tail wheel. Well, this live time is starting to throw some really cool shadows. Force Awakens. That's one of those new Star Wars ones I haven't watched. After the first 6, I kind of watched the 7th and went, nah, I'm out. I'm not going to ruin my childhood. I remember what I remember, and we're not changing it. The quarter in the kitty plane. Forgot she's at the grocery store again. The hell was it? Got Friends did that one year for April Fool's Day. Made that little plane you had to put quarters in to keep it running. That was funny. We better get slowed down because I don't think it's much of an airfield. Oh yeah, it is. Giant one too. Didn't know you were gone. Nose up, nose up. Crazy bastard. Got our tail wheel locked. See how good we do this time. Holy shit. What the hell's Jared in? Oh, he was fucking moving. Unfortunately, I didn't have the whatever plane he's in because or if I did, it didn't load it. Nope. No Andor, no Mandalorian. I know a lot of people said Mandalorian fit in really well with the original series type canon and shit. I read all the books, I watched the movies, but then they started changing from the original what was in the books and movies, and I'm like, nope, done watching that. You want to rewrite it, call it something else. I can hear the stall buzzer. Oh, we didn't bounce at all. Look at that. Flaps up so we can put the brakes on. Can't turn. Can't turn at all. We need to throw that. I'll give it a 6. Fuck you, Rudin. Wannabe. I have those. I have the Halo Pelican and the Dune Ornithopter, but no, I don't because I don't have 2020 anymore. I think they both haven't been brought over. Look at Boba Fett now. Sorry. Any of the new shit that doesn't follow the original canon of the books, I won't watch. And I was not going to bother. I was too big into the books and how they all followed the exact same canon. Nobody strayed from it. I read that as Book of Boobs. That's cool. Now that one I'd read. Gonna shred Reaper. Hit him with a prop. Hit him with a prop. Hit him with a prop. Get him. Boobies are the greatest invention of all time. All time. Nothing compares. We're hanging out for long enough to get back. Is that what we're doing? Look at Jared. Oh, is he going to land? Damn, that was fast. And bouncy. You going to stop before the end? Whoa. Dude, hit the brakes. 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 Drop the chute. I know he said not to wait, but when the fuck do we ever listen to anybody? Like, ever. In the Grand Canyon? That'd be cool. Okay, they're taking off. Fuck them. Leave me here. It's my fucking stream. Pricks. Let's see if we can make it on what fuel we have left. Good point. Good point. See if we get a pointed straight and see if we can get the... Well, not that that matters. We'll just get the tail in the air. Yeah, we're not pointed straight. We'll fly the tail. Fly the tail. Come on, tail. Up. Up, tail. Up. There we go. Back on the runway. Yeah, see, this thing's far from being a bush plane. It's got bush wheels, but it's not much of a bush plane. I can't find out. I'm a find outologist. W. So this town must begin with a W. I didn't have to see what the name of it was. Oh, I can find out. I'm a find outologist. All I can do is fucking ask. It's okay. Gynecologist brother. DuckTales. Woo. I was so upset when they came out with that plane in the sim and nobody, like, within a week didn't have DuckTales livery for it. Somebody finally did it, but it was like months before somebody did the DuckTales livery. That really upset me. You're gonna go eat too? Okay. Fine. Y'all be that way. I don't fucking care. Tomorrow night, Lear 45 gonna be nice in Africa. But we're gonna be at like 45,000 feet. We're gonna be up there with that bitch. Up where it belongs. And a little thing I found out, if you're ever wondering, the Lear 45. That's okay. It's fine. It's a long, chill stream, anyways. So just sit back and autopilot. But I did learn that if you have the Lear 45 and you have the Garmin 750, the PMS 50, sorry, PMS, yeah, PMS, yeah, 50, the 750, that the autopilot system in that is actually in the plane, so you can use the one in the 750. Because it's actually hidden in there. It uses that, so you can fully use that autopilot to fly the plane. Yeah, well, we're going to be up high. We're going to be way up there. The Learjet belongs up high. There's a girl on YouTube named Kelly Hayes. Last year she hiked the entire Continental Divide Trail from Montana to Mexico. That's cool. I hear there's a lot of people on the that hike the Appalachian Trail that have wild sex parties at the waypoints. Everybody meets up and they have crazy sex parties. They call it the STD Trail instead of the Appalachian Trail. That's what I've heard. Nah, the Lear 45 belongs up at 45,000 feet. That's where she's at home, up high and fast. That's a beautiful airplane. That's when I buzzed the house in and scared the shit out of my grandfather. I wasn't flying. I was in the passenger seat, co-pilot seat. Scared the living shit out of my grandfather. I was at the airport and I was checking out the jet when it landed. Like I said, it was an airport rat. And I was all excited to check it out when it landed. And I was all excited, and the guy that owned it saw how excited I was. Asked his pilot, who was a very leggy blonde, so I'm a double idiot. I'm a kid. You know, I'm 13, 14 years old. Absolutely gorgeous blonde that's flying the plane. It's a sexy plane, a sexy pilot. And he goes to me, he says, well, she's got to go over to refuel over in Lake Clear, so do you want to go with her? Yes. So I got to go up in the Lear 45. Dietitian and a Kentucky girl basketball college ride. That's cool. So I took the Lear 45 and she goes, I said, I live just off the runway here. She goes, which house is yours? I pointed to it right over there. She went over the house fairly low. And my grandfather was outside and thought the jet was going to crash. He rattled the windows. He was out in the backyard and we screamed right on top of the house. Pretty low. And that thing had jet engines, not turbofans or anything, so it really rattled the windows. Scared the shit out of my poor grandfather. Because they didn't have Jet A at the airport. I had to go over and get Jet A over at the Lake Clear Airport. That was my only time in a Learjet. Arkansas. Arkansas. What I can't understand is why is it Arkansas the state, but it's the Arkansas the river. When they refer to the river, they call it the Arkansas. But when they refer to the state, it's the Arkansas. I don't know. I have no idea why. Uh-oh, we're at 20%. That's right. We'll be alright, I think. Get the mixture back. Get the prop back a little bit more. Because all of us in Kansas are way cooler. You in Kansas? Is that what you're saying? I hated driving across Kansas. Oh my God, it was like I was on a treadmill. John Lever's on Art Bell? I don't doubt that. Don't doubt that a bit. Named his daughter Shanda. Yep, Chandelier. Wichita. Oh man, I was driving across Kansas and it felt like I was on a treadmill. The road's like dead straight for 200 fucking miles. Doesn't turn, doesn't do anything. Nothing changes. The view doesn't change. Every once in a while, you see a freaking off ramp which goes to a dirt road that goes to some dude's farm. Like, holy shit. Can't believe I've been to every one of the lower 48 states but fucking South Dakota. How the fuck did I miss South Dakota? You gotta fix that. Maybe next year. There's no train that goes there, so I'll have to... There may be a train in 2 years going there. It's one of the areas they're looking at opening it up, but I haven't hit South Dakota. Yeah, it's flat. The one mountain we have is like 1,100 feet above sea level. It's a small hill. Got you on the chandelier. We had a... They're long gone, but they had a chandelier place that made giant chandeliers, giant gold chandeliers up here with big, huge lead crystals. And I'm talking the ones that are not in homes, but in entryways to like giant motels and shit. They literally would send out giant logging chain and have it fucking gold plated. So they'd have something heavy enough to hang these giant chandeliers. They're gold plate logging chain. Another dam. A lot of dams. I can't go dip the wheels in the water. It doesn't fucking work. I'm really upset about that. You were a trucker? One of my best friends still is a trucker. I don't think he'll ever stop. He'll either stop when he fails his physical or dies. One of the two. I got offered a part-time winter job today. Plowing snow. If it doesn't snow, I don't work. But if it snows, I go make a shitload of money. A good thing to do in the off season. Stained glass still big art form? Yeah. Tiffany, the king of stained glass. Now you stopped and they didn't pay over. Yeah, well that would suck. He hauls tankers now, food grade tankers. So there's no baffles. Never hope they fill it all the way or it sloshes. We used to do the really big loads for like the Boston Big Dig. Just those giant bridge pieces. We used to carry those all over the fucking place. Have so many wheels on the trailer bent like 6 fucking places. Insane. Big load, you say? Yes, they had a big load. She's back. That famous silver went up the go to where. Silver mine? Fuck. A fucking ladybug crawling on me, fucker. Well, it's a dead ladybug now. Maddie thinks they're sky raisins. Yep. She eats them. Maddie eats just about everything. But ladybugs are slow enough for her to catch. So I call them sky raisins. Big loads, big money. The guys that make the big bucks and have the cool trucks are the reliable carriers. They haul high-end cars around. And they all have these giant condo cabs. Fucking apartments on wheels. Big loads, big laundry. Reliable used to bring all the test vehicles out the Hodges. Used to have some of the most gorgeous trucks I've ever seen in my life. Take a giant motorhome. Deadwood, South Dakota. Take a giant motorhome. Put a fucking fifth wheel on it. Haul freaking giant car. Oh, some of the ones that they've got reliable drivers have are fucking insane. They're just amazing vehicles. What's funky is they're almost all owner operator too. They have a contract, so they're painted like the company, but they end up owning the trucks. Pretty wild deal. Hard to get in there though. Conway Trucking. Love their Kenworths. Friend's got a 2025 Pete, but it has issues. Got a baby blue Peterbilt. Pretty color. Uh-oh. Why did my plane just shut down? I have 18% in it. Fuel. Oh, I never switched to the right tank. Fuck, where's my switch? Where's my fuel? Where's my fuel? Do I know where the tank switch is? Oh, shitballs, stall. Alright, we're going to save this. Oh, we're falling straight down. There we go. Look out the window. Where'd my fucking view go? Ah! I'm upside down. There it is. Alright, get in here. Back in the cab. Back in the cab. Oops. Up. I should have started the engine first. Yeah, the thing is, nowadays, Pete and Kenworth are made in the same building. Quite literally the same fucking building. Same parts. There we go. We're going to save it. Am I going the right way? Yep, I am now. I should have thought about that. I always find it after crash too. So used to so many twin engines that, you know, the right side already feeds from the right and the left feeds from the left, and you don't have to deal with it. Or single engines that have auto feed from both, but you know. No, I actually didn't run out of fuel. I still have half of what I've started with. I didn't switch over to the other tank. Call for the St. Bernard's and whiskey, yep. Come on, plane. Kick her into overdrive. Climb these hills. Now let's just hope there's no icing up here, because if there is, I'm really screwed. We're 11,000 feet. 12,000 in a plane that with no oxygen, and we're still climbing. Oh, this is gonna be good. Now the pitot feet, the pivot feet, the pitot heat. Pitot heat should be on already. I'm gonna fucking die trying to do this shit. Should be on already. God damn it. Oh, shit. I told you I'm gonna fucking die. Fly right in the side of a mountain. I saw the trees. Can't look down. I gotta look out the window. And as soon as I look down, I'm gonna die. I can't fucking juggle anything. Cabin heat, airflow. We're alright. I don't have my panel on. I should have my panel on, so I should have on, because it actually works for this plane. That's got my pitot heat switch right on it. I can't juggle anything. That's why I can't see how guys can have 2 or 3 girls. I can't juggle anything, much less girlfriends. Nope, I see a long nuts of visualizing and misses GPS. Huh? I'm slowly catching up. Or you're probably still pulling away from me, but so you do them at the same time. Oh, I love glider flying. I absolutely love glider flying in the sim. Have a lot of fun with it. There we go. Trim this thing back out. So sitting here screaming wide open, eating fuel. There we go. Good rate of speed. Uh-oh. Dropping in the canyon. Coming in fast. It was cooking. Running out of daylight too. Gotta step on it. That's what he said. Yeah, I know you can turn on the thermal visuals. You can do that in 2022. Or 2020 also. TOO. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see them. I got word that oh god, the guy who did all the glider weather patterns and stuff, I use his weather stuff too all the time. I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of Floyd's Epic Clouds is doing a paid version of his weather. It's going to have glider settings in it, which are more optimal to gliding. His 2024 version is going to be paid. He's got a freeware which has 6 or 8 settings in it, and the paid one's going to have glider settings in it, specifically for gliding. So I'm looking forward to that. There we go. We're not too far out. I think everybody's just about landed there. Or up there where the airport is. We made it with only 2 crashes. We're going to claim 2 because I did hit that mountain when I was looking up the scenery. Or trying to find the pitot heat switch. What sounds good? The engine in this thing? All you had to do is copy their 185 sounds. My wheel's still locked? Unlocked. Locked? Yeah. I've been watching Cockpit do it yourself using PVC pipe. Yeah, I can. If you brace it enough, it won't be too wiggly. I want to get some of that aluminum channel. I think I'm going to order a bunch of it just so I can build the flight rig and a change out for the steering wheel. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Brakes. There we go. Oh, the gliders? Yeah, the glider. He has them for 2020, but they're free. You swap out the wheels. I'd love to, but I have this freaking. If I don't use it soon, the guy's going to be pissed off. They gave it to me, but I have that Ferrari F430 seat sitting in the garage. Well, in the shed part of the garage. That if I don't use that soon, he's going to be pissed. So, real racing seat for the real race for the sim racing wheel. But if I use that aluminum channel, I can make just one that quickly disconnects in and out. So pretty easy. Damn extended aprons. Beep. No bounce. That wasn't too bad. Flaps up. And there, unlock the wheel. A crash? Nope, almost. Ah! If ever using the aluminum, then you too. Oh, so some people have done some crazy shit. And this is TPHI. Get in the way. Get shredded. I'm just gonna park here. There. You're an ugly old hoe. It's just mildly terrifying, long nuts. I gotta do Q or escape Q. There we go. I can't get rid of the blue fucking thing, but there's an actual website that sells pre-made cockpits. Oh yeah, I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I'll just do it myself. Much easier. I want to thank everybody for flying along. We had quite a few get tonight. We had Jared, Mr. TPHI, Visualize Long Nuts. We also had, is that it? Visualize. There we go. I can't. I think so. Who am I missing? That's because I'm seeing you twice. It's freaking me the fuck out. That's what the problem is. Like I said, I'm going to try this again. So I hope everybody has a great night tomorrow night. Should be fun. It's like I said, the Lear 45 at altitude just cruising through Africa. On that note, I'm going to try it again. Fuck you guys. Good night.